Hey guys, hi. I hope that this worked. I keep doing the same thing each week, and I keep forgetting to make the video to change it from unlisted, which is the default, to public. And so I always go and then make it listed or make it unlisted, leave it unlisted rather, start recording, and then realize, oh, that's not going to work. So then I shut it down and try it back in. But since the shutdown one is processing, it won't let me back in. So this week I did the same thing, but I got in and I was able to delete it really quickly. So I was able to get back in quicker. It only took like 2 minutes this time as opposed to 10. But hi, hey, the Genesis. I see like six people here, or at least six people clicked on the notification. That's encouraging. How are y'all doing? Thanks for the thumbs up, whoever gave it. I've got a puff going on with a flat twist across the pulled back into it, and blue lipstick again because I decided to wear my flannel blue plaid shirt today. And I had pink lipstick to go with this pink, but it didn't really go well. So I changed it. Hey, Terry. Hey, Tanya. So, how are you guys doing? Let me put my glasses on because I can't see myself so well. Not like I need to see myself, but I like to. There, I can see your little profile picture there. It says hi. So, yes, guys, I will go ahead and address the title of this live stream now. I am going to stop doing my Sunday evening live streams for a little while. Thank you, Legenesis. I'm good too. Because I feel like I need to be more intentional with some of my topics. And also, I feel like committing a guaranteed time on Sunday nights has been getting a little bit challenging because sometimes there are things we've got going on. Yeah, James, it's my last live stream for a while. I don't know when I'll pop in again, but I don't want to have a committed time for right now. I just sometimes I need to get some other things done on Sunday evenings, and I'm not always able to do them because I have this time frame set aside, which I love doing. So I'm torn because I really enjoy talking to you guys. But James says once a month will be healthier for me. That is probably true at this point with things going on in life right now. Hey, Carolyn. Once a month probably would be healthier for me. And I hate it because I enjoy talking to you all, but then I don't hate it because I know that I need the time back. So I'm going to go ahead and practice self care. I just spent the last couple of hours listening to some mindfulness music and just trying to keep myself in a peaceful place. I thought that at the beginning, to be honest. Yeah, that once a week was too often. James, you thought that? Yeah, it's just too much for me, schedule wise. And I could probably think of every other week, but I think right now I appreciate you for suggesting that, James, because once a month actually may be something that helps me to not have to feel like I'm gone completely, but not have to do something really often that cuts into my schedule too much. I'm gonna miss you too, Tanya. And thank you, Carolyn. Yeah, I'm going to take care of myself. Got to do it. I have some tea, some Tulsi tea. You need mouth off. What do you mean, the Genesis? Ooh, hot spoon. So you guys know I take holy basil. It helps with anxiety. I've just been having just an anxious day, but holy basil helps. I'm trying to get a good shot without the glare. Holy basil. It is an herb. It's just basil, but a specific kind, Thai basil actually. It's called holy basil. And another name for it is Tulsi. So I got some Tulsi tea, and I'm drinking that today because I was like, I can feel that I'm like, ooh, this. I don't feel like I'm settled in a peaceful place. So I'm having some tea as well right now. Let me scroll back here. Oh, the Genesis says a month off. You need a month off. Yeah, I think I do. James says you're a mama and a wife. YouTube should be enjoying, not a devotional. Right. So, yeah. So, and I enjoy talking to y'all so much, but I know I need to just scale back. I think also because I have some other things that I'm having to do right now that, excuse me, the time to do all the things that I want to do, I'm just going to have to balance them differently. And I've fallen back on actually editing videos because of the other things I've gotten going on. But I've also been relying, I know on Sunday I'll do a live stream, but you're not getting anything else from me. So I'm going to slow down with this a bit, and that might give me the opportunity to take some time to edit more, as well as just incorporate some other things into my schedule. So back into my Sunday nights. Our Sunday nights aren't generally crazy because since we don't go to classes to a schoolroom, like the kids don't go to school somewhere, it's not like trying to get back into the week, Monday get going again, you know. So Sunday night isn't hectic or tense like that. But it can just be like when I need that time to maybe prepare something for the week, but maybe just prepare some other stuff for work or other things like that, or just to have a woosah, not do anything time. So that's what I'm gonna do. Come Jesus, hey, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just gonna be here. But I'm just needing to have the time to not be doing my live stream each week. James says sweet tea season. Yeah, I got my sweet tea. Red Diamond, yum. I would like to do that. I can't drink caffeinated tea, but if I could do it with decaf tea, I would, James, because I love sweet tea. Y'all see my Maddie cup? I don't know if y'all remember this cat. I think I've recorded him at the Anglican school. See my lipstick on the cup. I think I've recorded Maddie at the Anglican school. We made cups for him. Yeah. Tanya says, relax and take care of yourself. I will do it. Maddie is our one-eyed, half-tailed cat from the Anglican school. Was he missing a leg too? I think he had all four paws. I know I've told y'all his story before. How my one of my colleagues who left the same year we left, but interestingly enough, a friend just told me tonight she's visiting right now. She adopted him. She found him on the street. He was an alley cat in Jerusalem, and he was like she saw him when she was going shopping, and he was sitting there looking pitiful with kind of a flappy cut up ear. He was a little kitten, and she could tell he had been in a skirmish. So she was like, "Hey, little guy," and then she kept walking, and he followed her and was like, "Meow, meow," and he was literally like this big. No, he was like that big, because I was up on my roof. Hey, Pamela Holmes. Ooh, Arizona, huh? Thanks for the greetings from Arizona. So Maddie, excuse me, he followed her, and she decided, oh, this cat wants me. So she took him home. She picked him up, and I saw her coming onto campus from my roof. I was looking over the roof and saw her talking to her grocery basket. And I was like, why is she talking to her grocery basket? And then I saw this little head, this little gray and white head peek out, and I was like, ah, because I love cats, even though I'm allergic to them. So I ran downstairs and went and was like, what do you have? Let me see. And it was the cutest little thing. It had a little tore up ear. And she said, I'm going to try to put some medicine on his ear. So I had Neosporin. So I ran and got the Neosporin and gave it to her for the kitty. And long story short, he had a whole list of medical ailments that came shortly thereafter. He had gotten beat up by some other cats who were diseased. And so they, like his ear was infected. And then something else happened that damaged his eye. And then so he had a bump in the house, like banged into something in his cornea, his retina. Anyways, eyeball came out. Hey, Carla. So it was like forward out of his eye, and the doctor was the vet was trying to treat it, and he was getting medication. And then my friend who owned him had to go out of town, and she was like, oh, I don't know what to do. He's ill. I'm trying to take care of him. The vet is going to determine if they need to take the eye out or not. And I was like, and it was going to be over the period that she was gone that I was supposed to watch him. So I was like, I don't want to make the call, because she was giving him antibiotics every day and this and that and the other. And I was like, you make the call. I'll do what you need while you're gone. So she opted to have the surgery, to have his little eye removed. So I took him to the vet and got his eye removed. And then for the next week, 2 weeks, I had to give him an oral antibiotic, eye drops, special food. And this kitten, you know, she had him for maybe a month before this happened, and he was still like that big. No, he might have been a little bit bigger. He might have been a little bit bigger than that, but he was a itty bitty thing. I know, Tanya. She says, poor baby. So y'all can see he's got one eye. He's a grown up by the time this picture's taken. But boy, I tell you, and the day I took him to the vet, I don't know if I've ever told this story. I should do it as a one of them sit down and talk videos, a talkie video. I forgot the name of the specific kind though when you tell a story from your past, but I should do it as one of those. But the day I was taking him, I was in the taxi on the way to the vet, and Kalani and Josh had gone to story time. That's what it is. Thank you, James. A story time. I should do it as a story time. Kalani and Josh had been going to their vacation Bible school. It wasn't called Vacation Bible School, but it was basically that. A friend of ours took them there, and Eric was, I guess he was at work. Must have been at work. He might have been at his Hebrew class because I think we were taking Hebrew lessons during that time, but I can't remember for sure. I think he was at work. Anyway, while I'm in the taxi, I get a call from Eric. I'm in the taxi taking the cat to the vet, and I get a call from Eric telling me Kalani's lost. Like somewhere in Jerusalem, lost. And I was like, what? She was 5. And she had gotten separated from my friend who was taking her home from vacation Bible school. She got on the tram and my friend wasn't on yet, and then it drove off. She and Josh had both gotten on. They weren't paying attention to the fact that my friend was not with them. And they got on separate cars and it drove away. And so I'm in the taxi talking to Eric, trying to stay calm with this cat on its way to eye surgery and his eye taken out, thinking, okay, did you call the police? Okay, this is what she had on. And I just had remembered, I paid particular attention that morning, so I remembered what she had on, told him, hung up with him. Hey, Patricia, welcome. And then had to then follow up with all that. Y'all, when I got to that vet and they were like, this is very like classic Israeli style situation. No, this is the wrong day. He's not supposed to be here today. It's not today. I was like, "Bah!" I had been calm until that point. Hey, Carolina cutie. I've been holding it together to that point. But when they tried me with that cat, talking about this ain't the time, I was like, listen, y'all gonna take this cat. My baby lost in Jerusalem. I don't know where she at. Get the cat. And they were like, oh. Because you don't come back and like say sorry and try to cover stuff up like that there so much. At least I didn't see it a whole lot. But when I lost it at that vet clinic, they were like, we'll take him. We'll keep him. You go do what you need to do to try to find the baby. So I left, and thank the Lord. Obviously, she's here with us now. Within like 15 minutes of me leaving, hailing another taxi while I'm on the phone trying to get situated. Hey, Liz Gonzalez, trying to get situated. Eric calls me back and says she's at the police station, at the Central Bus Station. And they have her there because a lady who worked for the transit authority, she saw her on the tram and saw that she was alone and looked scared. So she took her over to the bus station, which was just across the street from the tram stop, from a particular tram stop. Hey, America, KB. Y'all, so all this on the day we get that cat, get his eye out. I will do that story in a story time, I think. It was so stressful. It was awful. 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 We get him home. I have him in my house in his crate, and he's drunk and high. A week and a half or 2 weeks that I'm medicating him. And that cat to rip my hands off, cuss me out, tell me off, because like he's missing an eye, and I'm having to put medicine on it, and he didn't really have painkillers. And how would you feel if your eyeball got taken out? It would hurt. So I was having to take care of him once he woke up, and he was in pain, and so that's Maddie. This is Maddie. He's the guy. He looks grumpy, but that's because his face kind of sunk in a little bit. Where the eye isn't. When the eye is taken out, then the bones kind of shift, and the tissue, the skin kind of shifts. So that's what happened with him. And then as he adjusted to life with one eye, like within a week, he was like almost double his size. He grew so fast because his body stopped having to try to compensate for that eye. So he started growing. He was a super happy guy. My friend came back. She had him, did her thing with him. He was living his best life. And then he was climbing up in something, up in the rafters in her apartment, and got caught up in there, hung up in there, got his tail hung up in there. She came on her way back from class one day and she was like, Maddie cut his tail off. So this cat ended up cutting off like the end of his tail, and they had to take it down about that much off. So he ended up with like this much tail. So this cat has one eye, half a tail, and is the happiest, most spoiled thing ever. Now her sister's taking care of him, and she said he gets everything he wants. He gets anything he wants. He's full of personality. He would walk up in our classrooms like, "What? You trying to get rid of me? What?" So we literally made cups and T-shirts and sold them, like little notepads and stuff, and sold them of that cat. Yes, James, more like 12 lives. Exactly. He's got like 12 lives. America gave me some poor kitty. I know, I feel bad for him, but he's living his best life right now. He is pampered, spoiled, get his special food. He's super loved. He was our school mascot. I mean, how can this cat not be the school mascot? And Maddie, his name is Maddie because it's short for matana, which is gift in Hebrew. Matana. So that's his name. Little cutie pie. This cup and that story has made me feel better today. Thank you for listening, y'all. Let me scroll back here. Yeah, James did say something I was going to say. I missed something from James. He says, I'm moving to Guthrie next month, only 15 miles north, one of the most historic places in the U.S. Wow. I know of Guthrie, Texas. No, of Guthrie, Oklahoma, but I didn't know it was a historic place. Cool. Y'all know Guthrie's? That's totally off topic, but Guthrie's is a chicken joint. Um, it's like Zaxby's, but better. It's older. It's from before Zaxby's. Yes, Dawn, your favorite lipstick. Thank you. Liz Gonzalez says, haha, this poor cat is a trip. Wow, he is. One time I saw him from my classroom and the kids were like, Miss Tanya, look, Miss Tanya, look. The cat had, Mrs. Rogers, they called me. The cat had climbed up to the top of a tree and it was like a willowy tree at the top. And so then he's sitting there, he was trying to chase a bird and he's sitting there like going over like this on the branches on the very tippy top of the tree. And I'm like, I told my friend, look at him. And she couldn't get him because he was way up. It was like 20 feet up. And this old fool cat was up in that tree. And the kids are squealing and hollering. And I was just like, oh my gosh. We have plenty of hilarious stories with this cat. He was so funny. James, it is better than Zaxby's. It is better. Carla says, Tanya, my son said your lipstick is pretty on you. Thank you. Thank you, Carla's son. James, Guthrie's came first. Athens, Georgia. Where else do they have a Guthrie's? I think in what the University of Auburn is, they have one. Gainesville, I think they have one. At these SEC college towns, they have them. And Guthrie's is the original, like the Texas toast and the special sauce and the crunchy ice in your drink. All of that is from Guthrie's. And the chicken fingers, you can get fries or toast, no, or coleslaw. I used to get my chicken fingers, fries, double toast, no slaw. And you can clean a penny with that special sauce because of the vinegar in it. That's the real reason. But yeah, Guthrie's was way better than Zaxby's. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be ugly, but it's better. Guthrie's is from South Carolina. I was eating Zaxby's like 10 years before it came to Texas or Oklahoma. Yes, but I'm 44. And when I was in college, Guthrie's was out. Okay. Okay. It came out, it was already there by the time I went to college in 1991. It was like a fixture in Athens, Georgia. It is definitely the original. I think I even heard, oh snap, right? Well, okay, that's what I'm saying. I think I heard that Zaxby's stole their idea. That's what I think I heard. I'm gonna have to look it up. But that Zaxby's came along and kind of took the idea. It's everything identical to Guthrie's. I'm not saying Zaxby's is bad, but the personality and the college town feel and the spirit behind Guthrie's was just. Jay says, "Oh no, you didn't." Yes, I did. Yeah, I miss it. It was so good. Liz says these cat stories have me in stitches. This cat was funny. I'm telling y'all, it's funny. I asked her how he was doing I don't know, like a month ago. She said he was doing good and getting pampered and spoiled. So I'm happy. Because I was like, when we leave the country, what are you going to do? Are you going to take him? America KB. Let me sip my tea and think about what you just said. Man, I'm looking over my glasses at you. America KB just said she thinks Raising Cane's is better. I wish I had lipstick all in here so my whole expression was blue. Ma'am. Texas toast from Raising Cane's is not the business. It gets floppy and soft, and I'll do some Zaxby's. Guthrie's is the best, but I will do Raising Cane's when I'm super desperate. Right, James. Right. James says Raising Cane's, no thank you. Raising Cane, rather, no thank you. They have it in Tulsa, not too far from my dad in Broken Arrow, so I'll go get that when I need to. You don't have anything to compare it to? Okay, then I'm gonna give you a pass. But when you're able to get to a Zaxby's, do it. And if you're ever anywhere near a Guthrie's, bypass everything else. Go to the Guthrie's if you're wanting chicken fingers. Ooh, there's a fruit fly in here. That's what you want to do. Let me scroll up and see if there's anything else that I missed. How was it where you guys are today? It was very nice today. It was like 78 degrees, which is very nice, but I always love it warmer. But I decided to go for a walk. Like I said, I was just feeling unsettled. So um, I went for a walk and then I sat on a park bench for a while, at a picnic table rather, and just soaked up the sunlight. I didn't get it in my arms and stuff because I had on a jacket. I mean, I had on my sweater and this shirt, but I did kind of just try to absorb the vitamin D through my face. That was nice. Hello, Diane. She says, hello, Mrs. Lipstick Lady. Oh, you're visiting Miami, Carolyn? Nice. I know it's beautiful there. James says low 60s. Okay, so it's low 60s in your part of Oklahoma. America KB says, well, I went to Zaxby's once and it wasn't that good. Could have been the location. It must have been that location because they're pretty consistent. All the Zaxby's I've been to are about the same. But boy, that Guthrie's hot. Maybe it was because I was a college student, broke college student, and those hot chicken fingers were good. I don't know. But in my memory, in my mind's eye, Guthrie's was the best. So somebody's in Arizona. What was it like? What's it like there today? Is it warm? Is it temperate? Our humidity was really low. It was like 30% humidity. So it was a fairly decent day. I enjoyed it. I would have still been out there, but once the sun sets, I'm like, I'm out. I'm going back in the house now. So yeah, I came back in. 66 in Mississippi. What part of Mississippi, Dawn? What part are you in? And where'd my Arizona person go? They might have logged off. Hmm. You went to the fair today, James? Is it fair time? I thought fair time was like in August, September. Montgomery, Mississippi? Okay. 66 isn't bad at all. I like it to be particularly warm. Y'all know we went to, oh, did I tell y'all we went to a farm last week? I told y'all we were going to the farm, right? We went to the farm on Monday, y'all. It was amazing. We were going to go again tomorrow, but I have some friends who are moving tomorrow out of state. Sad. But, ooh, look at that. Look at that stark line. Anyway, so we're going to help them pack and like get their house packed up so that they can drive out on Tuesday morning. The wife is going to drive out tomorrow night and the husband will drive out Tuesday morning. So we're not going to go to the farm tomorrow, but hopefully we'll go another day, either this week, they have Wednesdays and Saturdays, or else next Monday we'll go. But y'all, I felt so good and refreshed. I got lost like 3 times trying to find it because it's out there in the country. But after we found it, it was so peaceful. Josh was sawing down branches off of trees. They were trying to raise the tree line. So they were raising it to like 6 feet or so, just taking off all the branches up to about 6 feet. So Josh was helping one of the people who runs the program, who runs the farm, cut the branches off. And then Kalani and I and some other friends were chopping the branches up and then dragging them over to wood piles that were kind of in brambly areas, where they will then eventually cover them over with dirt and then plant a particular kind of berry on that whole mound. So it was so amazing. And even though we were only there, we only got in probably like an hour and a half because literally I was lost. It was like an hour north of where we live and I couldn't find it at first. But I want to go back and just get back out there and do more work. And the kids really loved it. So I'm super happy about that. So we're going to be back in nature. There's a good homeschool component, but it's also just good to do. You know, it's good to work. We got to meet some of the ladies there. The farm, the people who work there are refugees. The people who do the physical work on the farm, as well as the people who run it. Some of them are refugees and some of them are not. Then there are volunteers who work, like the kids and I. But the people who run it, some are okay, let me start over. The people who run the farm, some are refugees and some are American citizens. But some of the refugees, I think, are probably in the process of becoming citizens. And then the people who are volunteering that they go and pick up to bring are primarily refugees. And so there are some other volunteers then who are not refugees, like myself and my friend's family. We both homeschool our kids, but the primary focus is for refugees to be able to work there. So they were planting all kinds of crops and getting the whole area just prepared for the season. And it was a great experience. And we ended up last night then having dinner with one of the other families who they are a refugee family, but now one of the sons works. He actually, his job is that he works for the farm. That's his, he kind of does the kind of administrative stuff there. Him and another guy that I know from our church are the two people who run it. So, while he's in college, while the guy's in college. So we had dinner with their family last night. They're from Congo, and it was so amazing. We had a great time getting to talk to them. I learned so much stuff about Central Africa that I did not know. Just amazing. We had good food. They gave us rice though, and then after a while we got to the meal and they were like, they didn't make fufu. And we were like, oh, fufu. And they were like, you know fufu? And we were like, yeah, we were surprised when we saw rice, but we figured, you know, and they were like, oh, we didn't serve it because Americans often get confused and don't know what to do with it. And we were like, child, we would have ate that fufu up. Y'all know what fufu is? It's like cassava kind of mashed up and made into a kind of a, you make it into balls and then use it to scoop up your food with. I think that slaves kind of developed grits from that concept because there's not cassava here. You can't do it here with that. But interestingly enough, the mom of the family, she makes it with, there's this tortilla flour, I don't remember what it's called, but there's this flour and she makes it from that. So yeah, it was an amazing experience, y'all. But yeah, grits are hominy ground up, and the word grits I think is kind of a corruption of the word grist because it was ground on a grist mill. But the grinding of that grain porridge, um, what James? As long as it don't move as I'm eating it, it doesn't move. It's firm. But yeah, grits. If you look at grits, there's a very close similarity, and you know, grits gets firm as you let it sit. Well, this is a little bit. The consistency is a little bit more flexible, so you can literally just scoop up your meat or your veggies or your sauces with it. It's good stuff, man. Good stuff. So that was a fun night, and they have several daughters. So the kids, well, Kalani played with the daughters. Josh stayed with us with the adults and listened to the adult conversations. James says sometimes festivals in Guthrie are like 89ers Day. What's that? Almost all your ancestors were born on farms. Hospitals are luxury for your generation. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, James. More tea. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. I've got 12 thumbs up so far and 18 viewers, and I appreciate y'all. I appreciate thumbs up. They make me happy. Wow, we're already at 30 minutes? That went by fast. Oh, guys, I washed my hair. I washed it on, today is, okay, I washed it Friday. Today's Sunday, so I washed it Friday. And I used that Monat that my friends sell that I told y'all about that I still haven't uploaded the video that I recorded, which is why I need time. I used that, but I did do a pre-poo this time because my hair, when I go so long between washing my hair, it has to get some TLC when I do wash it. So I put coconut oil with rosemary oil and tea tree oil on it, let that sit for a while. Then I detangled it with conditioner, and then I did the regular wash process with that brand. What was for dinner, or did you already say? I did not say, and I did not eat it yet because Eric told me it was time to eat at like 7:20, and so I was like, you'll have to eat afterward. He made fish. Let me go look. He made tilapia, and something else. Okay, let's see. Oh, Eric says hi. Say hi, guys. Kalani and Josh say hi. They're watching TV and eating. Let's see. What's for dinner? James says hi, fam. Oh, Eric has these special peas he makes. What do you put in peas, Eric?
Butter and dill and lemon.
Butter, dill, and lemon.
A little bit of salt. A little bit of
A little bit of salt, garlic. So it's his dill peas, and they are good. And then there's white rice. Wow, there's like 2 pieces of fish left. Are these two pieces of fish for me?
Yeah, we got two.
Okay. So Tanya says, hi, fam. James says butter is the secret of life, the secret to life. Carolyn says, Eric, oh, were you saying hi, Eric, Carolyn? Is that what you said? Oh, wait, let me scroll back. Carolyn. Carolyn says, hi, Eric. She said, hi, guys, and then hi, Eric. So what are y'all watching?
Shield.
Oh, they're watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
This is
Okay.
like,
It looks like a caveman or something.
This is when the before everything else occurs. This is when the Kree
Oh.
came and made Hive.
Oh,
That's well, that's the
That's-
one that became.
that's Cree. That's the one that becomes Hive. So, thank you, Diane. She says, my lipstick looks so pretty. How do you get it to not go on your teeth? I don't know, but I'm grateful that it doesn't go on my teeth. It just hasn't gone on. It's a pretty decent lipstick. I'll tell them, Diane. I just came outside. I thought I would be able to show y'all my plants, but oop, my kids put their scooters out here and I'm tripping over them. I have specific rules on where things are supposed to go, and they don't be listening to me. Okay, let me show y'all. So this is my lettuce. It's like past its point now though, because it's flowering. And so a lady who has a little vegetable garden down the way told me that my lettuce is pretty much done. Even though there's leaves, the leaves are bitter now. But then look, I have kale. And then here's my what is this, y'all? Bok choy. And I don't remember. I think this is like another type of bok choy. I feel so domesticable. So domesticable. Diane says hi. Not Mimi Diane. Diane, one of my viewers, Diane. So, yeah. I had to look up the TV real quick. So you're putting together a greenhouse at your home, Dawn? Cool. Yeah, hey, Reiki Break, welcome. Yeah, I just bought them at the grocery store and then repotted them because I don't do good growing things from seed. I have tried, but I'm going to try again, but I just have a hard time. You're gardening too, Carolyn? Or, yeah, Carla, I'm sorry. I just feel like so wholesome. It feels good. Hi, LP. Dawn says, yeah, she's putting together a greenhouse. Deidre says, cool, I like that. Thank you. I'm so excited. So I have been doing good. I've been remembering to go out there and water them. I'm trying not to overwater them and kill them. I'm bummed about the lettuce. I didn't realize that they would go bitter. But, you know, what can you do? Carolina Cutie, you want to start too? I really just love the idea. I want to be able to, I would love to have enough where I could have like a whole summer's worth of greens to eat. James says everything I planted died in the last freeze. Oh, so I gave up until May. I'm sorry. Carolina Cutie says I'm going to start too. Carlson says every year is great. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Ashley's the beautiful. Hi. She says I want to try planting tomatoes and cucumbers this year. I want to try that too. I tried cucumbers last year and it was a bust. but I was trying from seed. But I found out my neighbor's been doing, she has had her, what do they call it? Like she started them in the house. And so now she's planted them outside. And I'm like, I didn't do none of that. But there are tomato plants for sale at the grocery store. And I might grab one and try to make that grow. Maybe if I start with the plants themselves, then next year I can start from seed and see if I can get them to germinate and then replant them. And because I tried germinating and repotting last year, but I did it all outside and it just wasn't trying to grow for me. I never got anything more than sprigs. But I like my little garden out there. It just makes me feel happy, you know, like something's growing. The children will love it, eating what they grew. Yeah. Hey Kiki, you made it. Hey girl, you made it. I have on my blue lipstick today, Kiki. Let me see. Yeah, so I'm really happy. We made a salad with the lettuce leaves and the purple ones, but I haven't used the bok choy yet or the kale because the kale I know I have to cook. I don't think you can just eat it raw, right? It's a kind of bitter taste, isn't it? I wish I could figure out what to do with that lettuce. I know you do love the lipstick, Kiki, because I think I've seen you in a lipstick like this. Y'all, if you haven't checked out Kiki's channel, check out her channel, Kiki Awkwards. Is that what you call it, Kiki? Yes. You have some new videos up, Kiki? I can't remember lately, but she's first of all ridiculously gorgeous. Look at that picture and you can tell. And she has some fun videos. So of the ones I've seen anyway. So check her out. You can put it in smoothies. I thought it'd be bitter in smoothies though. Yeah, James says it's a bit bitter, but you can't eat it raw. Okay, well I'll try it. Kale salad, that's right. I get that at Chick-fil-A and it's really good, but you had to get them cut up in little portions. Oh, James, thank you. You said it's delicious, Carla. You're welcome, Kiki. Definitely shouting out your channel. Girl, look at you. And she's super sweet too, y'all. She's very sweet. Kale is good in smoothies. You eat it every morning. Cut out the stem. Okay, so I'm going to try that. I just bought some frozen spinach today to make a smoothie, to keep on making smoothies with, because I've been making smoothies this week. It tastes like spinach and collards, like put together. I like it cooked, so I definitely try it raw. Oh, it hurts your stomach, LP? I'm sorry. James is saying the stem is the most bitter, so cut that part out. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I think I will take some because it's been growing, growing, growing. I haven't taken any of the leaves yet. So I think I'm gonna take some and chop them up into a salad, like maybe pieces like that big, into a salad with some cranberries and maybe some nuts, and see how I like that. I might throw some chia on it. I got ground flax seeds, but they're roasted, so they have a different flavor, and I haven't liked them in my smoothies as much as I usually do. I don't get roasted ones usually, but I'm gonna put some other stuff in there. I might put some avocado, a little bit of tomato, little grape tomatoes, you know. But then I'm also gonna cut some up and put it in a smoothie. I might do that tonight after I exercise. I'm back on my exercise tip, y'all. Jillian Michaels 30-day shred. Pray for me. Pray my strength in the Lord. My strength. 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 Strengph. Pray my strength in the Lord. Because Jillian be trying to kill you. But yeah. James likes it baked. It is good baked with some salt, some seasoned salt, and butter and garlic. Yes, sir. That is good. Yay! Well, y'all gave me some ideas. Thank you. So I'll pick them tomorrow and do that. I'll get up when the sun is just rising. No, that's a lie. I'll get up when it's coming over the other building, not just rising. I won't be out there till like 7:45. But I'll get the lettuce and that'll be yummy. I mean the kale and that'll be yummy. Y'all, I don't have to get up at 7:30 tomorrow because it's a sleep-in day. It might not be 7:45. It might be like 9. Yay. I love remembering stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Alrighty, guys. I think I'm going to wrap it up now. Oh, but this is my last one for a while. And if I wrap it up, you won't see me for a minute. What should I do? I'm hungry. I want some of that fish. You have a blessed evening too, James. I know, Kiki. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll hang out a little bit longer. He said as soon as I came. I'm sorry, ma'am. Oh, no, don't say that, Diane says. You and the family have a good night. We'll miss you. I'm not going on vacation, Dawn, but I am going to take a break from live streaming. But James had a good idea, and I think it is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it once a month instead of once a week. And I think that'll help me with my time a bit better. James says, "Can't wait until a new Israel travel vlog." Yes, because I have them. I got a bunch of them. I just have not been editing them. So I need to crank them out. And I feel like if I am able to free up some time, then I won't be able to rely on, oh, I have a live stream, so it's okay. Because that's not okay. I need to give y'all other footage too, other stuff too. So I want to do that. So hopefully there'll be a new Israel video up soon, as well as some other stuff. Like y'all didn't know Kalani had eye surgery in February. I think I might have mentioned it on the live stream, but I never uploaded any of the footage. And I was just like, I'm just gonna get rid of this stuff. It's too old. But then I had the video of Kalani coming out of anesthesia, and it was really too funny. So I can't not upload that. But if I do upload that, then I have to also give you the backstory upload. See what I'm saying? So you be like all backed up. There's a bunch of interesting messages coming in. Let me see what y'all are saying. Ashes to Beautiful says, we will pray for each other. Girl, I got my husband to show me how to change out the various things on the Bowflex. So I'm starting a workout routine, I guess. I will pray for you because working out is hard. Liz says, no, don't go. Aw. Come June says, bye. Liz says, but do what you must. Tanya says, you and the family be well, and I'll see you soon. Love you. America KB says, can't wait until next time. Enjoy your break. James says, you did say it. I did say it. And LP says, just don't stay away too long. And Don Davis says, okay, I have some interesting stories on my clients who are Orthodox Jewish. Wow, I wonder what you mean. I did tell y'all about Kalani's eye, right, James? But I didn't show y'all that footage. Ooh, look, I just found my smeared eyeliner. But I didn't show y'all the post surgery. And y'all, she got that bump on her eye again. I'm just like, see my nostrils flare? Because that surgery costs money out of our pockets. Not out of our insurance pockets, out of our pockets. And the bump is still there. It just didn't go away. Anyway, that's another conversation. Deidre says, enjoy your break. Thank you. Carla says, poor baby. I'll be praying for her. Thank you. Because it doesn't hurt. It's just a chalazion. It's just like a raised bump. I'll keep you guys in my prayers. Please do. I'll miss you. Enjoy your break. I'll miss you too, Diane. But y'all will see a notification coming from me. It is the end of April. So I will try to do a video, a live stream. Y'all, I'm not going to promise that I'm not going to do a video next week. I'm not going to promise that I'm not going to. I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to. Oh, thanks for your thumbs up, guys. James just told me thumbs up, everyone. Oh, bye, James. Um, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't think I'm going to do it next week. But if I do pop up and you see a notification, then don't be mad. But more than likely, I'm going to give myself at least like 3 or 4 weeks and then come back and be like, hey, here I am. This is what's happened over the last month. I'm not traveling anywhere. Somebody asked if I was traveling. We will not be traveling. We will be traveling for the summer, like in June. I actually may be traveling to see some friends for Memorial Day weekend. It's a girls' getaway, so they will probably be on my case if I try to vlog too much of it. But I will vlog some of it. You've seen them before. I love them. They're my girls from college. Some of my crew from college. But other than that, I probably won't travel until June. And we'll be going to Florida. All right, guys. I love y'all. I will see you later. It's not goodbye. It's see you later, literally, because it'll be next month in May, which is next month. Okay. You won't be mad. Thank you, Kiki. Looking forward to that. Hey, from you. Lots of love to you and your family. Thank you, Liz. Tanya says, love ya. Enjoy your break. Good night. Thank you, Kiki. Kiki, I'm about to hit you up on Snapchat, so don't go away from your phone, okay? See you, LP. Good night, Diane. And good night, everybody. I love you guys. I love you too, Diane. Good night. I'll talk to y'all later.